Hey guys, welcome back in. I'm going to continue this abandoned Permadeath playthrough. So I have a location for a new base with rusted metal, carbon, oxygen, and something else. I can't remember what though. So we'll get that set up. Oh, copper. So what I'm going to do is get together a bunch of supplies and go start working on it. Should be able to get a lot of the material. Try to do the space computer stuff at the same time. I'm going to do a little bit of warping around to get some stuff I think I might need. Metal plating, stuff like that. Stuff I don't want to have to make on the fly. Grab all that. Warp to a few different places. Put that right in my storage container, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a storage container over at the other base so that I can just pull things as I need them. Something in there already. Because there is a planet in the system that has magnetized ferrite, so I might go over there and find a couple deposits of that to bring with me. What I'm thinking is I'll get my extractors in place with silos and get them running, and then start actually building the base itself. Then when the base is done, I can just pull everything over. I'll probably have to loot the copper as I go. Probably the rusted metal as well. It's on a dead planet, so there's plenty of ferrite. So I'll probably end up using the metal building parts on the base itself. I can get some pure ferrite here, so I can grab that. I'm gonna grab pyrite as well. Take a quick look here. I'm just gonna open up the assistant app, because I can never remember what Magna Gold gives me. I think he gives me gold, but I'm not totally sure. Magna Gold, let's see here. So yeah, Magna Gold will give me gold. So I'm just gonna grab 5 of those for now. That's a good chunk of money. Alright, now check out the other space station. Make sure I have, oh boy, that really ate up my space. And I'll just refine this pure ferrite over. Alright. I know I'm gonna need a good amount of magnetized ferrite over there as well. Before I start building though, I do want to look and see if I can find an electric hotspot as well, because that will take away the need for solar panels and stuff. I'm grabbing this stuff just in case I actually need it. Because I'll find an electric hotspot, it's just I don't know how far away it's going to be. And I don't want to have to stretch my boundaries too much. If I had like a scatter blaster on my ship or something, it'd be a lot easier to mine ferrite dust, but I don't have one yet. Because I'm probably just going to put down one extractor and silo for each hotspot, so because you really can't stack much in Permadeath, so grab that. Got some more pure ferrite, so I'll grab that. Grab the pyrite as well. Alright, at least I got a little bit of pyrite now. I was starting to get concerned because I was getting pretty low on my tritium. Yeah, it's almost totally gone now. Alright. Well, that should be a start. I'll head out of here and go find my planet. Should be this one over here. Yep. Oh, it was salt that I had over there. I couldn't remember what the fourth hotspot was. Yeah, I just realized I could have just teleported right to the base, but I never know where it's going to stick my ship, so I don't want my ship to be in the way. So at least I'll be able to get quite a few different materials here. Salt's the only one that's really not all that important, but it'd be nice to have. See my beacons. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to stick my ship probably a little bit further away. We're in this area. I'll just start here and see what I can find for an electric hotspot. Not much here. I'm gonna head back to the base though. Let's see, actually grab some of this before I forget about it. That's all I needed out of there. Oh, gotta grab this. Alright. I'm looking for that high pitch pulse. Alright, there is something in that direction. See how far away it is. Because these hotspots are already kind of far away. So. Yeah, and that's not even popping up yet. So that's going to be too far of a run. So I want to look on one of the other sides of my base computer. See if I can find something that's close. Before I do that, I want to build a storage container. Stick that there. The good thing is you don't need power for this, so you can actually just load stuff in there, and then I can always pull it back out. I can see all my storage right here, so get that nice and empty. Pull this out too. The rest of that, pure ferrite, that refining. Yeah, I'll just toss that in there too. Alright. Do the same thing. Not getting any bolts. There we go. Sometimes when your refiner's running, it can make it a little bit harder to hear the pulses. This isn't looking good. Not looking good at all. Alright, so how far away is that? 700 units. Okay. I'm gonna head over towards... I think... We'll see where my things are here. Pretty sure... I think that's rusted metal. That's oxygen. No, that's copper. Oxygen. That must be salt over there. Because rusted metal is kind of off on its own. I'm gonna head towards that rusted metal. Get a couple hundred units away. See if I can pick up a signature on electric. Ooh, sentinels on this planet. Okay. Yeah, now it's telling me... Okay. I thought it was going to say they were aggressive sentinels. I lost track of where that rusted metal is. Can't see my beacon. It's over here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, if I can find electricity near one of my hotspots, it'll make it easier. Just trying to go right around it. That's not looking good. I might have to use solar panels. I like to try to avoid doing that, but yeah, now I'm getting no pulses.
Technology recharging.
Sometimes this game is so inconsistent with stuff. I haven't had a single hit on oxygen at all. I wonder if this thing's just not working right. Alright, there's my base there. I'm gonna head over this way. See if there's anything over here. I picked up my mineral hotspots, no problem. Okay, there's electric over here. How far away is it going to be? That's the question. And it's going to be really far away. Alright, another 300 units away. My base computer is already 1,000, so it's already too far away. I'm going to have to go on the opposite side of that base computer. That's why the radius is so big. Because that was an A-class hotspot, so I probably have electricity all the way to, like, right here. But, it's such a big radius that it throws the other hotspots off. So I won't find another electric hotspot until probably 500 or so units this way, over towards the salt. So I'm gonna head over towards that salt hotspot. And hopefully one will pop up over there. And as you can tell by looking at my life support, how quickly it drains on these airless planets when you don't have upgrades. You can really eat through it pretty quick. I mean, I could walk, that would help a lot, but who wants to walk when you got a jetpack? Alright, see if anything... Pops up over here. The opposite way. Alright, got something over here. What I'm doing is just waiting until I see the numbers come up, and we can see how far away it is. Then check it against my base computer to see if it's going to be beyond 1,000 units. I can tell already it is. Okay, so 370 units away. My base computer is already 1,000, so there's no electric hotspot in this area. That's close enough. It's unfortunate. And I had to make sure I could look for it. So now I'm going to end up using 8 batteries and 8. I'm going to need to build 8 solar panels and 4 batteries now. Whereas before I could just put down probably two power stations and be covered. So it's a lot more material. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the copper first, because I'm going to need a good amount of chromatic metal, so... And I'm probably going to have to stretch my boundaries as well, so... Come back over here, see what I'm going to actually need. I'm going to need... oh, I need condensed carbon for these too. Which I can actually... where are they? There they are. Why am I not seeing them? Looking for those carbon planters. Can't remember where they are. Oh, right there. Those are 25 condensed. Alright. Oh. Grab some of this out of here. Toss one of those down. What do I get out of that? Okay, 49, that's good. And so medium refiner gonna cost me 5 dihydrogen jelly. I can pull out of here. I know I have more than okay. There they are. Pull those over. little workstation. Alright, good. I'm just gonna take that 49, toss it right in here. Yeah, now every time I run back here, that thing will probably be full and I can just put more right in that. So batteries, I got enough for 2 of them. That's good. Solar panel, I don't. So grab that magnet gold out of here. I shouldn't have, oh, I probably have gold in my ship. Yep. Alright. I'll just pull that out for now. Grab that magnet gold. Now you do have to be kind of careful with magnet gold or any of these yellow item, because the game, for some reason, like it will only take out 125 at a time. Like you have to leave this thing open because you see how it says you can take 150. You can actually take 250. You have to let it run all the way through so that you don't accidentally lose any. See, I got the 250 there. Put that in here. Yeah, because it can actually, it'll eat some of the gold on you. It does the same thing with like the silver as well. Because people will think there's only 150 in there and not realize there's actually 250. So take your 250, put it in your echo suit. Let that one run off. Because each one of them gives you 125. So it's a weird math issue that's been in the game since release that they can't figure out how to fix. Alright, so I got enough for those. Alright. Need that. Extractors. We got enough for 3 extractors. Alright. So first one is going to be copper. And it should be within range too, so that's even better. Won't have to stretch my building out by the looks of things. I'll go here, do a quick scan again. And again, it's C-class, so I'm not too worried about perfect placing on the extractor, but I want to try to get somewhat decent. It's 38%. What I'll actually do is I'll go and put that there. And toss a few floors on there. And just see if I can get a decent placement. This just makes finding the center of your hotspot a little bit easier. Why is my HUD scale big too? I only don't have my scale this large. Yay. I want to try to get as close to 40 as I can, so 39 is close enough. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a wire here. And there will be glitch building in this, but I can only glitch build if I have the material to build with. So you will see some glitch building here. Alright, so I'm gonna delete that, copy that. this down. That. I'm just doing this so that if I need to add more extractors later on, I can just glitch them right onto this wire, and then they'll all be on one connection point. It just saves me from adding extra pipe. So there's my wire there. Okay, and as you can see, I can build 3 of these. I'm only going to build 1 though. And it's facing the wrong way, but I really don't care. So that one's done. A lot of times what I like to do is I put my battery and my solar panel right on one of the connectors. So I'm just going to stick 1 battery there. And solar panels, I can build 6, but I only need 2. I want to try to get them on the same connection. It's mainly to cut back on the amount of wires and pipe you have to use. I'm going to do that. Connect those 2 together. And then this battery one. Plug it right into the opposite side of the extractor. So that should be all powered up. Let's see what time it is. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. For some reason it's always nighttime when I end up doing this stuff. And I'm gonna put in a temporary silo. I'm gonna have to get a lot of metal plating. Because my base is going to be somewhat in this area, and chromatic metal I'm going to need quite a bit of, so I'm just putting a silo right now temporarily. Then when I get the base built, I can just move all my silos. Alright, so grab my pipe. Plug it right into there for now. And that's 1 setup done. So I'm going to head back and get another supply of metal plating. And also check on this. Oh, oh, that didn't reset. Okay. Yeah, if you get like 300 units or so away, then those will reset. I can never remember. Okay, so these do take metal plating, chromatic metal. Okay, so a lot of this is just dependent on having the metal plating and chromatic metal. What I'm going to do is drag some more plating over. I just want to like double check before I go over. So, okay, so I'm good on that. Good on that. There's anti-ferrite that's going to hold me up. I got plenty of that. Oh, it's condensed carbon, probably. Yeah. Okay. Do I have any of that in here? I don't think I do. I do have oxygen I can use. Actually, pull that out. Yeah, I don't have nearly as much chromatic metal as I thought I did. Unless I have another stack of it in here that I'm just not seeing. No. I will grab this out of there though. Get that running. Wait, I can access directly from storage? I did not realize that. That's weird. Wait, can't I mix this with oxygen? Nope. You can mix... There's something you can mix with rusted metal to make more of it, and I can't remember what it is. Alright, get that rolling. Salt I'm not too concerned with. Oxygen I am though. So I will have to stretch my boundary a little bit over here. Alright, back up a little bit. Alright, so there's my build menu. There, it's gone. Seeing what I have the most of. Okay. I'm going to delete these as I go. So what I'm trying to do is kind of leave my beacon right in the middle of this. And what I typically like to do is go over towards the sides when I do this. But because I have so few resources, I'm just going to try to go in a straight line about every like 20 or so units away. And I should be fine, but I like to overthink things sometimes when it comes to building. Oh, see, like I can't build there. Can't build there. Go down here. Alright, what did they do? You used to be able to expand your base like this. And put these out here. Yeah, I can't build. Let me just rip these out real quick. I might have to just save and reload. Get over to my ship. I'm just flying through the life support. Alright. This is running. Good. Save. Actually, see if there's anything in here I need to pull over too. Okay, so yeah, I did want to pull this over. Well, no, my space, huh? I can put my Atlas Pass in my ship for now. Pull the rest of this over. Because I know I'll get all my gold with me. And jump out to a save. And do a reload. Hopefully that'll fix that bug. I probably should have been directed with my base computer. See what happens. Alright. Head back over. See what's going on. Actually, I want to look at that silo too, see what my extraction rate is. Okay, so 245 an hour. Alright. Recharge.
Technology recharge.
And back over to my wall. Copy that. Try this again. So far, so good. Yeah, so sometimes stuff like that can happen. A lot of times just a reload typically sorts it out. I thought maybe they changed something with the update. So what I want to do is just, again, just try to keep my walls kind of right in line with that beacon. If I go over there, I should be able to build. Yep, should be good. Do a quick scan here for gas. Oops. And just kind of repeat the process again. Again, I just want to get close to the maximum. Should be right around where that big rock is. I'll go and do the same thing I did before. Doesn't have to be like right on 40. I'm more than happy with 39, so 1% isn't gonna matter. So do that. And you can even test it before you do your second wire, which I'll do from time to time. I'll just switch one on there. And I can see what my percentage is. 39% is going to be fine. Actually, just jump right down because I'm going to delete all this. Alright, copy that. Glitch another one on. Get rid of that one. Glitch just the right way this time. I always screw up the first one. Oops. Glitch this side. And delete that middle wire. Now I should be able to glitch that extractor right on this wire. It's even facing the right way. Alright. And I don't need that anymore. I don't need that wire either. And just do the same thing I did down there. My battery. Sometimes it's easier to hook up your battery first. There. I'm not trying to, I don't need to make it look fancy or anything. Alright, and I'm going to need 2 solar panels. So I've got 2 of those. And I like to do the power on the opposite side. Oh. Let's pull it from here. Let's see if I can hit that. Yeah, can't see it. Let's put it on this side. There. Oh, power is going. What I'll do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to drop a temporary silo down here. As long as I have metal plating for it, which I don't. Oh yeah, I do have metal plating. And I'm just going to color that one red for now. Just make it stand out a little bit. And same deal. Just doing this as a temporary silo. Put in my pipe. Alright. That should be good. And I'm not going to need these walls. A lot of times when I do big projects, I'll leave the walls until the end, but I just don't have the extra resources, so I'm going to delete them. If I have to, I can run this over again. Because sometimes if you leave the system, sometimes the stuff can get kind of wonky. But I'm going to wait until this project's done before I leave the system. Go and rip all these out now. And I always double check just to make sure everything's connected. Alright, and yep, again, 245 an hour. And you can up that too, but again, Permadeath, you don't really need to. If I needed to get a bunch of copper right away, I could drop down more extractors, but make sure I grab this. Yeah, just run that off.
Technology recharge.
Oh yeah, I want to burn off my carbon. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna put down a couple more carbon planters. If I can find them again. I only got enough for one. Alright. I think I'm just gonna build. I got all this ferrite dust now that I'm just gonna kind of build a few myself. Put a stack of this golden mace storage container. Put this down. I'll just let that finish up. So those were the two main ones I wanted to get done. The copper and oxygen. Salt I'm not too worried about. This one's going to be a challenge because it's so far away. So I'm going to have to stretch that boundary out pretty far. I want to get this thing out of the way first. So that little bit of carbon. Alright, I'll actually show you guys something here in a minute. I'm going to take that 23 condensed carbon and I'm going to mix it with oxygen. You go from a 1 to 2, I think it's, or 2 to 1 ratio, something like that. Now I'm at a 2:6 ratio. So you can make a ton of condensed carbon really easily just by mixing oxygen with it. 1 condensed carbon and 1 oxygen will give you 6 condensed carbon. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to have an oxygen hotspot. You can do the same thing with cobalt. And so take out that one, flip this around. Yeah, you do the same thing with cobalt, making ionized cobalt. So the same thing, you can do it with, like, I think some of the plants and stuff too, if you mix oxygen with it. So that's why oxygen is like one of the most important things in the game. And that was just extra oxygen I had in my storage container. So now I've got a whole bunch already. Just want to double check, make sure I can build. Okay, I can build a battery. And solar panels, good. If I have to build anything out there, it'll just be metal plating, because everything else will be covered. Grab all this out, make a few more. Alright, that condensed carbon. Now I've got, I've only had, pretty much I added a full stack of condensed carbon just by mixing a little bit of oxygen with it. Alright, and actually I got that pure ferrite, so I'll just stick that in here. Let's see, back. Pure ferrite. Toss that in there. Alright. So I'm gonna head over this way. I'm gonna have to stretch like an extra like 400 units. So I'm gonna have to build a lot of walls here. It's right when I get 300 units away from my base, I won't be able to build anymore. So, as far as I can. There we go. Back up a little. Start building walls again. I might have to go carbon and metal, but what I like to do is, typically what I do is, when I hit my 300 away, this would be my starting point. Typically I put 2 walls there just to mark it. Especially like on long runs, it helps you see your origin a little bit better. I'm going to try to do the same thing, just kind of keep that beacon right in line and come down. Drop a wall. You can go further out. I like to keep mine somewhat close together. I know some people will go really long runs and then they end up losing their building permissions. See, luckily I can still build now. But they'll do really long runs and you get halfway out there and you can't build anymore, so I keep them close just to avoid that happening, because I've done it myself, so. Figure like every, I don't know, like 30 units, something like that, put down a new wall. So every time you do, it gives you a larger radius. You know, like the radius around your wall is like 20 units or something like that. So if, like, for some reason I wanted to put like a silo up here somewhere, I probably wouldn't have a building permission for it, so I would have to put a wall over here somewhere to open up another buildable area. As long as I stay right on these walls, I shouldn't have any issue. Until I hit 1,000 units, then there's a problem. Feel like that was kind of a long run there, so hopefully I can still build when I get here. Yep, I'm good. Just take a few more walls. I always try to put one behind where the beacon is too, just so that I know it's in the bubble that it creates. Alright, and I can still build here. Just do a quick save and do a scan. I leave my beacons in place until I'm done too. That way I know right where my extractors are. So refill my life support before I forget.
Technology recharge.
And do the same thing. I'm gonna run out of carbon here soon. Luckily, I'm gonna delete all this. So yeah, I'm gonna look at that. My HUD's like HUD size is big. Where is that? HUD scale 70. I'm normally at 50. How's that look? Yeah, that's what I'm normally at. It's 50. Alright. Oh, I think I increased it because I was looking for curious deposits. No, that doesn't look right either. Maybe it's 60%. Yep, there we go. I'm just gonna try to get close to 60. This looks about right. Do the same thing. And just test it with the extractor first. And 59% is good enough. So jump down here. Get rid of that. Yeah, it'll be floating in the air a little bit, but nobody will ever see it. And delete that diagonal one. Actually, the top one too. Actually, what I will do, drop it down. My extractor. I'm gonna cache it. Copy this. Glitch it in there. There, at least it's on the ground. And I won't use that wire. Alright, and same deal. Toss my battery there. power it up. And I can only build one solar panel. Oh boy. Let's see if there's a copper deposit close. Alright, you got copper over there. Some metal. I know I saw copper. There we go. I thought that was one like 500 units away. There is 511 units. I'll head over here. I wasn't too worried about chromatic metal, mainly because I knew there'd be copper here. It's kind of an inconvenience to dig it up in the middle of the build. Especially when you don't really have too much room. Well, more room than I thought. But we'll dig this up. Oh, the thing is, I actually have a planet in the system with activated copper, which I should be using, but it's a hazardous planet, though. I think it's the toxic one or the radioactive planet, whatever. I don't really want to build a base there. It'd be okay, you know, just as a small base to kind of show up and grab the material and leave. I just chose this plan because it's nice and mellow. Don't have to worry about anything. Alright, so stuff in there. Start putting some of that in there. At least it's a good sized deposit. That activated copper planet I think also has aggressive sentinels on it. I'm not totally sure. Strange thing is I don't remember seeing any storms when I was there. Because there might be storm crystals as well that I just didn't notice. Alright, how's that looking now? Oh, fuel.
Technology recharge.
Charge this.
Technology recharge.
Alright, blast the rest of this out. Yeah, so my main focus is just to get those hotspots figured out, and then I'll actually start building the base. So let's see here. More copper. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that I ran out of copper at all. I figured I would. What I have to do is find my hotspot. Should be over this way somewhere. Yep, there it is. You can see all my walls. Alright, so 2 solar panels. And I can build 2. So, 1 there, and number 2. And hook those right up. We're in business. Okay, that's empty. Oh no. Some more in there. Actually, I got that little bit. I just want to run that off real quick. And rest of that.
Technology recharging.
And can I build a silo? Alright, so I'm gonna need, I might as well just build it out here. 5 of these. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back this way. And this one might get mixed up because it's so far away. So I might have to run this pipe again, but... Okay, so I'm just going to stick down my silo. What I want to do is try to stay kind of in the middle of where those walls were. You know, just kind of line it up with my eye. And put down my silo. And do I have... Oh, I don't need it. Go ahead and grab my pipe here. What I want to do is kind of keep the pipe right in the middle of the walls as I drag it. Again, I'm probably going to have to run this pipe again. They have a habit of kind of falling apart. Like sometimes you can't snap pipe to them. You know, the ends of the pipe. Sometimes the connection thing will disappear. That's another thing that they haven't been able to fix. And then a lot of times, like, I'm not worried about it right now, but if I was trying to make a fancier looking base, I would hide all this stuff underground. Whereas this is permadeath, I really don't care, so. But yeah, if I had people visiting here, I would try to keep all my stuff buried. Okay, so make another termination point there. Because pipe and wire, you have to put a new connection every 200 units. So I'd rather have like an extra connection than to stretch it too long and end up with issues. I'll just make another one here. But I do have to watch out with pipe because the pipe you have to actually pay for, whereas wire is free. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more here, then do one over to the extractor, and recharge my life support again. Alright, so that should all be connected. I am gonna leave some of these walls here. Now delete like every other, just in case there is an issue. really don't have the extra resources. If I had a bunch of carbon and stuff, I wouldn't care, but... I can really use this carbon and stuff. Alright, so get rid of this one. Okay, if this connection ends up breaking, I'll have to rerun the whole thing anyway, so I don't know why I'm so concerned about it. Take care of that top wall. Alright. Let me try to check on this. Alright, so it's good. See, what I'm doing is, the main reason I'm putting these silos here, you know, because I'm going to use them later, but I want to stay within 300 units of my base. That way if I do leave the system, I have everything I need right at the base already, and if I have to, I can rerun the pipe and stuff, and it's inconvenient, but it's not that bad. It's better than having to run all your walls and stuff again. I'm gonna see if I can grab some of this before a sentinel shows up. Not very much there, but more than what I had. Yeah, I gotta eventually scan all this stuff too. I kind of purposely put off scanning sometimes, because you know you get that secondary item. Sometimes I don't want, you know, a little bit of sodium or something, you know. It's nice to get the extra item, but sometimes it's a pain because it takes up a inventory slot. So sometimes I don't bother with it. Oh, I won't have to stretch for salt at all. How far away is... Alright, 294. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go run back over to my base. Load up on more stuff. And these repopulated, so I'm gonna repick these. And I'm just going to leave it as carbon for now, because there's no need to mix it or anything. Grab out some more metal plating. Just make sure I have what I need. Should be good there. Good there. Yeah, it's 10 for those, I have to remember that. 5 metal plating. 6. Okay, so it's 6 metal plating total. Or 16 total. Alright. And is there anything in here? Yep. Alright. Okay, so I should have everything I need. Transfer this over. See how that's doing. Alright, so nothing in there. Might as well toss that rusted metal in. Yeah, it's pulling it from my storage container, which I didn't know you could do. I want to pull the one out of my backpack though. That way it's not taking up room. Alright, so head over to salt. Salt is another good one to have somewhat early on, because what you can do is you can take the plants off planets, you know, the you know, like gamma weed and cactus and all that. If you take that, mix it with salt, you can get stuff like your metal for the planet, like uranium, pyrite, you know, phosphorus, all that stuff. So if you take salt and gamma, will give you uranium. So it's a way to get those resources. All I have to do is scan here for salt. So salt can be a really good one early on as well, especially if you're, you know, like I need pyrite. As long as I have, well, I don't have a planet that has cactus on it in this system, but if I'm able to find cactus, um, I can go make an endless supply of pyrite. So I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to use metal here though, because I don't have, well, I don't have very much carbon. So the base itself, I'm thinking about doing it out of stone because it's a lighter color, and if you do metal on airless worlds, the bases are normally really dark. So kind of show you guys what I do to get a bunch of silicate powder. So I'm looking for, you know, right around 80, and same old deal. See, I'd rather do this than to have to keep moving my extractor around to find a decent hot spot. And I'll just test it real quick. Yeah, 78%. That's gonna be good enough. Yeah, like I was saying, a percentage or a couple percent isn't really gonna matter at all. So toss down. Actually, easier way to do that is just do this. Oh, that'll be floating, won't it? So put one of those down here. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other one. I'm just gonna take my extractor, put it in the cache, copy my wall, and miss the glitch. Happens to the best of us, I guess. Drop that down. Oh, you can tell I haven't built in a while. Alright, there we go. Alright, and same old thing. Put down my battery. Do it on this side because I can see it a little bit better. And 2 solar panels, and yeah, I can build 2. Actually, let me hook up my power first. Because sometimes you end up with all these connectors and it can be kind of a pain to see which one you're connecting to. So I connect to that one. And 2 solar panels. Run power to the battery. Alright, when it's daytime that'll show up with my character. And I'll put a silo right around 150 units away. So if I end up with a bunch of extra resources, I might just leave these silos kind of out in the wild. You don't really need all the resources, but sometimes it's easier just to leave them. I'll build my silo and run my pipe way over there. What you can do is use the little camera glitch thing so that I can scan in further. Long runs like this, sometimes what I'll do is I'll just scan in with my camera until I can make my connection and then leave camera mode. Your pipe comes right with you. can hook right up there. And this won't give me a good reading yet, but I can see that it's connected. And that's going to be an A class, so it'll probably only take like 2.5 hours to fill, whereas the other ones are like almost 5 hours. So that is done. All the hotspots anyway. These have repopulated. So, give me a little extra carbon. Alright, I'll do a quick upload. I just still have to change the name of it and everything. But base placement, actually let that run down a little bit lower. I'm thinking is my base probably down over here somewhere. I think that will work out alright. I'll have my front of my base here. I'll have 3 resources there. And I have 1 on that side. So, alright, let's see what I actually have for materials. I'm gonna end up building a circle. Okay, so I can build 26 floors, or I can build, 41. I had more carbon than I thought. Alright. I'm just going to do probably just a 16-sided circle, because I really don't have to go too big here. Actually do like an overhead look here. Alright. I'm actually going to move this back a little. Trying not to like smash into anything that's too tall here, because this landscape will change a little bit. So bring it over 1. Alright, so I think that'll be fine. Take a floor. Alright. Oh, do I have my small? Okay, I do have a small floor. Do that. I haven't done this in a while, so I want one of these. That connection. Alright, so that should be my center. Add to my center. Now I get rid of that and that. Yeah, I think just a 16-sided will be big enough for this. There's a little bit of lag when this stuff glitches in. I don't know why. Typically you only see that in when multiplayer's on. Alright, and it should line up pretty close. Alright. I'm not used to doing 16s, so. what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna end up switching this to stone. Again, because the, it's just so much brighter on airless planets, so I'm gonna end up running out of carbon here. Alright, I did have enough. Good. 2 left. Enough for 2 floors. So actually go through and delete all these. Alright, and I don't have a save button yet. I have to go unlock that thing. Find my ship though. And actually, can I build another beacon here? Alright, I can. Real quick save. Get back to my ship before I die.
Technology recharging.
Alright, so when I look at my planet, if I can go to the right screen, what I want to do is I want to go far away from here. So I'm actually just going to go right up into space. And pretty much go to the other side of the planet. Or kind of close to it. Because what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up building a base over here just for silicate powder. Kind of a hilly area. Go back up here. Want something that's kind of flat, not real hilly like that. I'm going to be digging up the ground here. I don't want it to impact the render on my base. And it's really hilly here too, but I think this will work alright. Get my ship over here somewhere. Alright. At the same time, I do want to look around, see if there are any curious deposits around here, and there's nothing. But I can see my base. Oh, I thought I could see my base. There it is. Well, there's one of my markers anyway. Oh no, it's a different planet. Okay, it's 6 hours away, so I shouldn't have any rendering issues. What I'm actually going to do is just toss down a base computer. No, I'm not. I only got 1 chromatic metal out of that. Alright. Well, I'll make do with a save beacon for right now. I'll make it yellow so it stands out. And move some of this over to my ship. Alright, so what? Oh, thought I was gonna attack her for a second. I was gonna start off just digging a hole. And did I dig right into a cave? Okay, good. Thought I hit a cave. Right now, I think this is bedrock. Yep, I can't go any further. So I want to switch over to flat mode. And just start. Oh, there is a cave right there. Which isn't too bad. Typically I try to avoid running into caves because sometimes those hazardous plants will show up. But pretty much I'll end up just like kind of strip mining the entire area just to get a ton of silicate powder. And because it's away from my base, I don't have to worry about the render over there getting all weird. I might do this in like multiple locations too. But I try to keep it all on the same planet if I can, but yeah, sometimes you just need a bunch of silicate powder and this is just the quickest way to get it. You don't want to do it near your base though because things can get kind of wonky over there. But if you're a few hours away, you should be fine. Alright, so yeah, you see it takes no time to get silicate powder.
Technology recharge.
Alright, and get another couple stacks of it, that way I know I've got plenty for a while. But this is a good way to get glass too, because you can refine it into glass in the early game. The later game, you want to start using plants for glass. It's a lot quicker. Having to refine the stuff into glass gets really old really quick. Sometimes I'll actually have bases and systems all, you know, there'll be an airless world. There's nothing else in the system except for my silicate powder base. So, strip a lot of silicate powder out. Alright, so that should be good. Toss a little bit in here. Alright, head back to my base. If I can find my way out. I try to make a kind of a big opening so that I know how to get out of here. Alright. Oh, fuel. I always try to use up my launch fuel before start using uranium. Alright. Head back down. Yeah, now if I need more silicate powder, I'll just fly back there and do the same thing again. I mean, it's rough on Permadeath because your stack size is so tiny that you have to kind of really manage your resources. Take a look at this. See how that's looking. Oh, that still has quite a... I thought that was the copper, actually. Copper I want to look for. If I get a little bit of copper, I want to make some chromatic metal. It's further away than I thought. should have a silo. Oh. I'm going to the wrong thing. There's all that silicate powder.
Life support power.
Alright, that's oxygen. I don't see my copper deposit. Okay, there it is. Alright, so 250 copper. I'll grab that, and actually I'll toss it in my other refiner. Man, life support again.
Technology recharge.
Just chewing right through that stuff. Oh, I forgot that was in there. Take this. Alright. Go start throwing down some floors now. Yeah, I can build all types of floors now. There's 240 of them. See if we can get a different color out of this though. Should be some stuff in here I can color. Light blue maybe. Yeah, that'll work. All right. What I try to do is I leave my wire there as long as I can, just in case I screw something up. I pull back to my starting point. There's like a little bit of lag when you build now. Kind of a weird thing. Alright, there's 16-sided circle, nice and easy. I like to use arches. That'll be my front door. Actually, what do I have for doors? Alright, a couple different options I can do. I want to make sure I get my walls in first though. Alright, so normally I put down like little things to mark things, but I don't have a lot of stuff. I can't build that. I can use lights, I guess. have a silo there. Silo there. That's going to be the front door. That would be the back. So I'll do a silo. I just like to try to keep things somewhat uniform. So skip. One there. One there. Alright. A lot of times I use those little lanterns. Oh, I'm going to move that over. So what I might end up doing is have a couple biodomes at some point and put those right on these sides. That one might be a problem though. Biodome. Yeah, that one might be an issue. Build this out a little bit. Oh, actually I'll be able to get out there fine. Alright. I like to use the arches. Where I have silos. I don't know why, I just always like the look of them. So, and if I do, that'll be a biodome there. Biodome there. I'll have walls. There, something like that. Oh, another one. Something's off here. Oh, back door. Alright. Which actually, I'm just going to do a solid wall there for now. I probably won't bother with a back door unless I do storage containers or something like that, but then I can always just rip it out. Alright. Alright, so can I build a landing pad? No, you can't. Alright, run up here. Now here, give me a chance to flip around this refiner. Where I can put, oops. Put that copper in here. Set that going. I'm actually going to run over here and move some of the silicate powder. Actually, I can put that right in my dam. I actually wanted to do a save point more than anything. Come back in here for a second. Take a look at what I can do with some of this stuff. Yeah, because that storage container's too far. Oh, I figured I wouldn't be able to pull that from here. Okay, I got 720. pull out 12 of those for now. Okay, and I have extra. That's right. Whoops. I'll put that in there. Don't think I need anything in there. I'm all set for that. Do a quick save. See what this is. Okay, I do have some rusted metal, so I will pick that out of there for now. I'm gonna probably have to make up some more metal plating. See what's in here. Oh, I do have a bunch of rusted metal in there already. Alright, so I do have 8 metal plating, 7. Okay, so there is a little bit in there. You know what, I'm just going to get rid of some of this. Let's see what this is. Metal. Start burning that off. Whoops. I always do that. There we go. I'll pull over. So I think I'm going to put silos down. So I'm going to have 2 silos for each item, I think. So I'm going to have to pull over all this metal plating. So I'll have to make some as I go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out those floors. Oh, I want that one. Rip those floors right out. And drop my silos in here. Yeah, these are going to give me a hard time. Alright. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. Do have short ones. Actually, is that gonna work? Yeah, I can make that work. I like them to be a little bit closer to the arch, but I think that will work alright. I don't want them to clip through the wall. So. Alright. All I do is I take this small panel, and they're not going to be perfectly centered. Actually, I did that kind of backwards, didn't I? Actually, no, that's what I do. Alright. So I can get them somewhat right there. Sitting there going, that doesn't look right. Until I haven't built in a while. Do that one. Do that one. Do that one. I won't need these again. Actually, I can move these. Oh, can't I? Yeah. No, that'd be fine like that. Sometimes I hate second guessing myself on stuff. Wrong one. Actually, yeah, I will line it up with that. So, go around, put these, whoops. On. Sometimes I overthink things. Alright, so, I don't need those. But what I will need, I want to get these things colored correctly. Actually, how many can I build? I can only build 2, so... where's my adornments? And I like to use the wood, because it's easier to see your colors. So I'm gonna have a red. I'm gonna have green. Have a orange. I'm gonna actually have 2 different green ones. Actually, copy that. Make one of these green and rusty. So that's gonna be the outlier. That'll be for the rusted metal, which is this side. All right. So all I'm going to do is take my silo, put it in my cache, copy that one, and put it there. I want to go down though. So cache that. I want these to sink into the floor a little bit more. There. I don't know, I don't think they pierce through the roof part. I'm not sure. Oh, it's, yeah, it does just the antenna. Look at this roof though. Okay. Something I want to take a look at. I don't know if I didn't unlock the light. Alright. This one, that one doesn't have a light either. Alright. So I'm probably going to go with that raised roof anyway. Yeah, that'll work. And that didn't pierce all the way through. Alright, that's the placement I'm looking for. Alright, actually going to do a second silo here. So that'll be a green also. So I'm going to cache that. Take my regular green, drop it down. Oops, miss your glitch. Try that again. Go with regular green. Using a new controller, so buttons are still a little stiff. There we go. Well, hopefully, should be able to tell the difference between those two. Alright. We'll make up 3 more of these. Alright, next should be oxygen and then copper. Wow. I cannot get my timing down. That's what happens when you don't build anything for a couple months. Mess up all your timing. And it's the easiest glitch in the game. There we go. It's probably my most used glitch, actually. Oh, wait, got the wrong color. I want oxygen first. Alright. What's in here? Metal. So, head back over here. Right. Copper. I'm gonna leave those floors there for now. And I am gonna do more oxygen. So, I'm gonna toss down a couple silos over by that other oxygen one. I think I'm gonna do probably 5,000. Let's see, it's gonna be 2250. Actually, what can I build for gas extractor? I can't buy a... Okay, I just need metal plating. Okay. Toss that in here. Toss one of those in the storage container. Fill that up.
Technology recharge.
So building on Permadeath is kind of a pain sometimes. Hey, I do have some ferrite dust in here. I didn't realize that. Alright. 12. Let's build 10 for now.
Technology recharge.
Make sure I have the right one, no? Wrong one. We'll pick this up though. I think I'll just do 3. That takes up so much. More. Actually, I don't know why I got 4 rusted metal. But that is good to know that you can pull it directly from your storage container. Looks like you can put it directly into your storage container too. Go ahead and get another batch of it going. More. Still gonna need another one. It doesn't work with your other backpack, the backpack spiner doesn't work. One more. Alright. Let's throw down another silo. It's always good to have some extra oxygen. So. Oh, now I need ferrite dust. I always forget that you have to pay for pipe. Alright. Didn't have anything in there. Should just put down a second refiner. I think I'm going to use another extractor on that too. Grab. Oh. Grab some of that rusted metal. I'm gonna need ferrite dust for my roof too, I'm sure. Oh, I'm gonna need it for a landing pad too. 10 metal coating for that. Alright. You know what? I think I'm just gonna leave that running. I think it's time to take a trip to the space station again. Some more metal plating. I probably should have just built a teleporter here. over there. I guess I'll hit this space station, the other one. I'll hit my base real quick. So hopefully I should be able to get a few stacks of it. Also give me a chance to see if there's any other. Yeah, I want to grab like some pyrite. Might want to grab some more of that hydrox. Make some gold. Pretty sure there's no planets with gold in this system. Pop right in here. What I'll do is I'll get this built up a little bit and then kind of look around. I gotta warp out of the system at some point, so warp around a little bit. I'll be in the next stream. I just wanted to get an actual like little mixing base put together. This is done. I had to transfer some stuff over to my ship. Depends on how much metal plating is actually here. I don't know how quick it regenerates. Oh, not bad.
Product received.
And some of that hydrox if they have it. Actually, I'll grab that there. Grab that. No, grab.
Product received.
Fill up my inventory real quick. This over. And pyrite. I should use up the rest of that. It's just so much easier to use pyrite for that. Alright. Actually, I was gonna say that thing should run out any second.
Technology recharge.
Jump right over to that other system and then hit my base. Okay, now go see what this one has. Hopefully I have enough spots. Actually, I will have to move a couple of things. Move this. Get rid of that. Now that really didn't help me, did it? I want to keep that in there, but this is my ship. It's probably going to be like 20 something plating here, which actually might be enough to get me by. Okay, 17, that will work. I do want to grab a couple of these too. Might not have to go back to my base. Actually, I think I will, actually. I'll put a couple of things in my storage container and then check the terminal there. So, hard drive. That way I can actually look at my storage container too, just so I can see everything all in one big snapshot. And I can grab my my carbon planters at the same time. Get some extra carbon. Yeah, oxygen is so useful early on because you can always burn it off into carbon and make condensed carbon and duplicate it and all that stuff. Well, I shouldn't really say duplicate it because you're not really duplicating it, you're expanding it. People hear duplicating, they think you're doubling stuff for free, but you're expanding it. Alright, so run over here. What the hell? Oh. No idea. Cool. I wasn't expecting war and peace. Alright. Good chat. Alright, so put some of these in there. Alright, and actually kind of move these all together. Alright, I did have more gold in here, I didn't realize that. Okay. I'm gonna do something with that salvage data too. Maybe go buy a couple things later on. Grab all those. Alright. So head back over. Actually, teleport in. I'd probably put my ship in a really bad spot. Might be right next to the base computer. When I get my landing pad built, then I won't have to worry about it. Alright, yep, the ship's right there. Alright, rob these. Get this. Alright, I think I have everything I need. Grab more of this. Alright. So I think I'm going to put another extractor over here. Oh, what do I need for pipe? Is that condensed carbon or regular? Okay, it's regular carbon, good. Quick peek in here. Alright, 3250. 12 hours. I am going to add another extractor. After I fill up my life support again. Feel like I lost my building rights. Alright, recharge.
Technology recharge.
I'm gonna have to do a reload, it looks like. But first, interact with this. Do a quick upload. as well rob this again. Free stuff. Actually, yeah, let's hold off on the gold. Alright. That. Do a quick reload. That should reset it. Yeah, I don't know why the game does that sometimes. Weird. That's why I try not to leave the system until I have everything built. And hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Alright, go take a look. Oh, I ripped out those walls. That might be why. Because my silos were reading fine. So I might have to put walls back up. We'll know here in a second. Yep, I'm gonna have to put walls up. I'll just do what I did earlier. Put walls. And that's another reason I keep my my beacons in place until the end. That way I have something to kind of aim for if I have to put walls down again. So hopefully this works. Yep. Should be good. Like if I left those walls there, it wouldn't be an issue, but I took them out. And I'm not going to do anything fancy with this refiner, or this extractor. All I'm going to do is put one on top, and just feed them together. I'm not going to do any fancy glitch building or anything with it. Although what I want to do is kind of put my cursor right on where that little point is and switch back to my refiner. That way they look like they're right on top of each other. Run my pipe down. Then I'm still going to have to build another battery and 2 solar panels. Hopefully I need magnetized ferrite. That's way over there in my ship. Am I gonna need anything for 2 of these? I'm gonna need chromatic metal. Okay, so 100 chromatic metal. And what was it, 60 magnetized ferrite. Alright. Luckily that's all right in my ship, so... take the whole stack of magnetized ferrite with me. And thought I had more chromatic metal. And I need to go get more copper. Oh, actually, I probably have some copper over here. Yep.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Let's see. Something with that.
Technology recharging.
Alright. It'd take a minute to burn off. I'll probably get these silos connected and then jump off the night and work on the roof and stuff next stream, finish that up. But I just wanted to get the foundation for this stuff done. More of that. Okay, battery is good. Actually, I want to run power to that. Like that. Still need a little bit more. That should be enough. Yep. 2 solar panels. Running power. Alright, so we should be good there. I'm gonna leave those walls there just in case. That should give me a better yield on this. Yeah, it's 6 hours for 3 times the amount, so. Alright. Base is over here. Typically what I like to do is bury my pipes, but nobody's ever going to see this stuff, so I'm just going to just run the pipe right out toward my silos. If I can, I try to put him like in a ditch or somewhat low, kind of a low area, so that they're not way up in the air or anything like that. Alright, so just run that over here. Alright, so that one's done. I'll do the same with my salt. I'm trying to hurry up a little because I have dinners ready. So, oh, too close to the ship. I knew that ship was going to get in the way. Wow, I really need to get some life support upgrades. I'm just eating right through life support. And I can't move my ship. Okay, on Permadeath, okay, you need 80% in order to summon your ship. I thought it was 100%. So move this thing out of the way. Make sure I'm far enough away. Alright. That's one of those really annoying things that I hope they fix one day. But I don't know, I've been complaining about it for what, 2-3 years now since they changed the collision on pipe and wire. I make sure to Zendesk it frequently. They probably just have me on the block list now. The amount of Zendesk reports I put out. They probably don't like me. Alright. That one's done. I head over towards my rusted metal. I gotta remember to remove all these walls too. There it is. See, I know I didn't put it too far away. Like that. Well, it's fresh in my mind, I'll get rid of that. Alright, and copper. I might be overdoing it a little bit on a couple of these. Because having big stack sizes can be difficult to manage in Permadeath, but you know, at least you have extra, so you can always sell it or break it down into something else. Where is my silo? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing again. Silo's way over here. Looking at the wrong beacon. Alright. Head back over here. Double check these. Make sure they're connected, and that looks good. Salt looks good. Oxygen is good. And copper. Not bad, 4 for 4. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get rid of these floors that I used. Replace those. And almost done. Just gotta throw a roof on it. That's gonna be where my door is. So eventually I'd probably do a biodome over here. Probably 4 medium refiners. You know, 2 on each side. Biodome there. The back side I might do like a little room with storage storage containers and maybe put like some of the barrel fabricators or something in there. This back wall I'll probably have a couple carbon planters and teleporter somewhere in the middle. Maybe nutrient processors. I should probably have a couple of those here too, but I think that'll be for later on. Looking for my ship. I'm going to actually, before I do that, what do I have for storage? Oh boy. I guess I had enough metal plating. So I'm just gonna stick that in there. Put that Hydrox in there for now, or Magna Gold rather. Okay, that's good. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm down to 1 chromatic metal again. That's weird. Alright, so that I don't need right now. Put it in storage though. I'm gonna go up to the anomaly, jump out there, and just that's where I'm gonna end. I want to remember to buy some stuff up there. Transfer this stuff over. Alright. Yeah, because I'm gonna get there's a prefab floor panel that I use for lighting, so I want to do that for my roof. I tend to use them because they don't take any power to use. I think you only need sodium to build them too, but they give you a little bit of light, which will be nice. Let's call this in. And actually, I'm probably just gonna run up and grab them right now while it's fresh in my mind. See what else I can grab. That's where I'll pick up next stream. I'll get the roof built and maybe, do a little bit of base building, but I want to see if I can get out of this system. Oh, I have that crashed ship too that I want to try to fix up a little bit. But I do want to get to another system and start mapping it and doing drop pods over there and stuff. Need to get some upgrades big time. I got tired of running around getting salvage. The what do they call them? Damaged machinery. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The cuboid flooring. Gotta buy all this other junk though. Actually, I want this thing too. I don't really use prefabs much, but there are a couple things that I do like to use. I should unlock that. I don't like how expensive they are. Oh, I need to buy it anyway for the save point. Those aren't worth it. How much is the teleporter? Those are expensive. Yeah. Underwater stuff, don't really need any of that. Not really doing any decorating or anything, so a lot of this stuff I don't need. I want that table though. I do like to do a little bit of decorating, but Permadeath you don't really. Yeah, it's not like normal mode where you can kind of go nuts with stuff. You want that though? Yeah. I say this stuff and then I go and just start buying a bunch of decorations. I don't think there's anything in there. Stone trough, but not yet. Ooh, that costs 3. Yeah, I like to grab like anything that can throw light or have animation to it. I like to try to get that stuff. Table lamp. Get the inverter and auto switch. Emerald, indium. I'm just gonna hold off on those for now. I'm not a fan of the extruded stuff, so kind of just skip over that. Oh, the long window's way down here. I think this is the roof piece that has white in it. I'm not sure. It's not triangle. Oh yeah, I thought I already had the large one. Alright, grab a storage container. I've got 2 more left over. I'll grab that, I guess, and grab that. Alright. Oops, wrong one. Good more nice than I thought. Make my way towards, okay. I do want that unlocked. Those hyper cores are so much nicer to use. I'll hold off on pass 3 until I need it. And eventually I'll start getting into this. That'll take a while though. Alright. And how many... Wow, I used up a lot of life support gel there. Alright. Luckily I have a whole bunch of jelly already at my base. That's easy enough to make. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna... I like saving at my base, so... I'm going to head back to the archive and go from there. Because that way when I spawn in I can grab that free carbon and use the what do they call it? The Galactic Trade Terminal. If there's any metal plating or anything I need to grab. So. Alright. Oh yeah, anytime I can get free carbon, I always make it a point to grab it. Alright guys, I'm going to head out. I appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you next time. Take care.